Hi there. Please excuse my microphone. I know it's in the way, but I wanted you to really be able to hear my voice today. I actually had a different video planned today, but I thought, man, I really need a break. And I'm sure if I need a break that you can probably use one too. I've been really busy lately, and I'm sure you have too. We tend to overextend ourselves and look at what other people are doing and feel like we need to keep up. We need to be more busy, do more things. But the truth is, what we really should be doing, aiming towards, is not doing all the things, but doing some of the things really well. And how we can do some things better is by taking a break, recharging, getting that energy to put everything we have into the things that we choose to do. So, I decided that for this video we could do a little meditation together. So thank you very much for joining me. So first, just get into a comfortable position. Maybe you'd like to lie down or sit in a comfy chair. I'm sitting here cross-legged right now. And do whatever is most comfortable for you. We want this experience to be as pleasant, positive, therapeutic for you as possible. So just get into your position. And it's okay to move around if you feel a little restless. You don't want to sit still. But just try and relax. Take this time for yourself to unwind a little bit. So, the first thing I think we should do, I think it's important to do at the start of any meditation really, is to just take a moment to think about how we feel right now before we start. And then we'll take a moment at the end to think about how we feel as well. So just take a moment, close your eyes or leave them open if you want. I'll give you a minute and think about how you feel right now. Do you feel any tension anywhere? Do you feel like you just need a really deep breath? Do you feel like your mind is racing or you're being fidgety? Just notice it, and it's okay to feel like that. You don't need to change it right now. Just acknowledge the feeling or the thought or whatever it is. You might want to do a scan of your body. Think about your head. How does your head feel? Heavy, light? Are there a lot of thoughts running through it? Does your face feel tight, your eyes tired, eyelids heavy. Mouth need to relax. Shoulders. They need a good stretch. Need to be relaxed. Does your back feel a little bit stiff? Your legs, how do they feel? Your feet, toes, arms, fingers. So I like to just do that before I start a meditation, because it's easy to overlook what it does for us, taking that time to meditate. So it's good to be aware of your state going in and coming out, and then you can really see the benefits that it has. So my favorite type of meditation is somewhat of a reflection. And I want to take the time to relax and to clear my mind, but I also want to take the time to kind of organize those thoughts that are normally so jumbled, going in every direction in my mind. So it's like, once a week you might have a cleanup of your house, declutter everything. I feel like meditation is that for your thoughts and your mind. It's just like a weekly or daily, preferably daily, little declutter. But if you're new to doing any sort of meditation, maybe you want to try doing it once a week. So it can be a really nice break. It's funny that a lot of us say we don't because we don't have time. We prioritize all these other things. It's funny that sometimes the last thing we prioritize is ourselves and our mental health. But really, by taking this time, we're not sacrificing other things that we need to do. Because if you have an organized mind and you take time to take a break and recharge, you're going to do those things so much more efficiently afterwards. So it's like if you didn't sleep. You'd say, I don't have time for sleep because I need to do all these things. Well, it wouldn't be long before those things could not be done well or could not be done at all without getting proper sleep. So think of this time as something you want to commit to do better in every other aspect of your life. So, with that being said, I'd like for you to close your eyes or keep them open, whatever works for you. And I'd like for you to take a couple deep breaths with me to start out. So we'll take a deep breath in and out. You can pick a number, count to 5, say. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out. Just do that a couple times, thinking about whatever your mind naturally goes to. Okay. Now, I'd like you to continue with this breathing if you find it relaxing. And I'd like for us to think about something that brings us peace. So it could be an activity that you enjoy doing, or a place that you love to be. Just take a minute to find it and picture yourself doing it, being there. Think about how you feel. Think about the ambiance around you, the whole vibe. Who's there? Are you alone? Are you with someone? Where are you? And what are you doing? Now, it could be that this place or thing or person is something readily accessible to you. It could be your little breakfast nook in the morning drinking coffee. Or it could be your beach or the home of someone you love. If you're able to go here often or do this thing often, it could be beneficial to do your meditations there. You never know. Something that you find peaceful combining with peaceful thoughts, I think is nice. Could be nature, maybe. In a forest. By a lake. Anyway, you have your place or your activity. Reading, cooking, playing sports, running, whatever it may be. Just something to consider. So you can picture yourself doing that, being there as we move forward. So ideally we're going to fall asleep at the end of this. So you might want to close your eyes, or you might want to start to think about how sleep is going to feel. How morning will feel when you wake up and you've had an amazing sleep. You'll feel super rested. with your eyes closed or open. Continuing to take some deep breaths. Let's just think about why we're so stressed, why we're taking this break. What have you had going on lately in your life? We're all busy. You've had lots going on. So what's something that stressed you out lately? Something at work? Something in a relationship, maybe? Think about it. Let it go. I'm going to tell you a fact that I read. And I can't remember exactly, but it was something like the things that happen to us stay in our neural transmitters in our brain for only a few seconds. And our reaction to them and the way that we carry them is what sticks. So think about that. Everything that's been stressing you out has really only lasted a few seconds. And right now, we can let go of all the negative mental energy we associate with it. And then it becomes just a thing, just another thing. So I'd like for us to take a minute or so to think about a few things that we could let go of the mental energy surrounding. Maybe you've had a fight with someone you love. Maybe you had something unfortunate happen to you. Maybe someone cut you off in traffic. Whatever it may be, it happened. It's a thing. And once we let go of that negative energy that we associate with it, becomes a little lighter, a little easier to carry. And it becomes just that, just a thing. So just take a minute to find yours. Hold on to it for a second. Pick out the negative feelings that you have when you think about it. And choose to release them. Just release it. Positive thoughts only. Let it go. But I want to say that it is natural to have these negative feelings. It's perfectly okay. But for our own good and our own mental health, we're going to get rid of that negative mental energy. Alright, so by now you hopefully have released some mental energy surrounding things that happened to you, happened around you. And now, I'd like for us to take a minute to think about our negative thoughts surrounding ourselves. So, what's something that you've been really hard on yourself for lately? Maybe you feel like you're not working as hard as you should. Maybe you feel like you're not eating as healthy as you should, exercising as much as you should. Maybe you feel like you're not being as good of a friend as you should. Whatever it may be, we need to take this time right now to forgive ourselves. Because as we know, we're way too hard on ourselves. And we judge ourselves way more than we would ever judge another. I'll use the example of eating healthy and exercising. If you had a friend who lately had some unhealthy habits in their diet, or has been exercising a little less frequently than usual, would you forgive him or her for that? What kind of advice would you give? Would it be the negative and hateful advice that we often give to ourselves? Like, you have no self-control. You have no willpower. You're so disappointing. Or would it be like, everyone's human. You deserved a break. You've been going through a lot. Today's a new day, and don't be so hard on yourself. Give yourself a break. You're doing the best you can, and make the conscious decision from now on to continue doing the best you can. Whatever you would say to your friend, I want you to say it to you. And I have to say it to me too. We're all guilty of this. We would never say the things that we say to ourselves to someone else. So just think about your thing, whatever it is. Think about how you were hard on yourself for it. And just forgive yourself. And that doesn't mean I'm sorry, I'm gonna do better tomorrow. It means just saying, it's okay. That's it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Because it is okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. been causing you stress, causing you to overthink, maybe not say how you really feel, anything else that's left that at this moment feels unsolved. Harness it, and we're going to do the same thing. So just take a moment. Think about what it is. Identify those negative emotions. Make a conscious decision to let them go. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, 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 let it go. Okay, so by now, we should be left with a pretty clean slate. Your mind hopefully doesn't have too many things that it's worried about now. If there's something in the future coming up that you're stressed about, just remember, you don't need to worry about it until it comes. Don't ruin today by thinking about tomorrow. Make the most of today. So, hopefully your mind's a clean slate. So just do a little stretch. It can be hard sitting in one place or lying in one place for too long. So just loosen up a little bit. Oh man. That's nice. Alright, now I just want to take a moment to reflect on how we feel now. Do you feel like any good was done? Do you feel any different? Any more relaxed, tired, positive? Maybe, hopefully, less stressed a little bit. Remember, these are things that we should tell ourselves every single day. So if it did work for you, try it again tomorrow. Don't feel guilty about taking this time for yourself. It's really, really necessary. Okay, a few more deep breaths. Nice. Feels good. Alright. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope it helped you in some way. I hope now you're ready for bed. You can close your eyes. You can drift off to sleep.